Hey everyone, Justin Smith there, the scouting and recruiting analyst for Touchdown Alabama magazine. Today I'm here to break down the film of the Crimson Tide's five-star quarterback commit, Ty Simpson, out of Westview High School in Martin, Tennessee. As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button while you are here. Be sure to leave a like whether you are subscribed or not as well. Today we are going to take a look at the Tide's five-star quarterback commit in the 2022 recruiting class. He is a very exciting quarterback to watch, a dual threat quarterback here in this 2022 recruiting class, one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in this particular recruiting class. And today we are going to take a look at the exciting highlights he was able to put together as a junior. We got John Ivory on the film. We're going to get the film rolling right now. On this first play, we're going to see Ty Simpson do some very unusual and very exciting, and just we're gonna rewind back to the top of that play because I like this play for several different reasons. Of course, the spin out is going to make a crazy turnaround type of throw, and one of the more impressive things about this throw is the fact that he made it easier on his wide receiver by putting air on that particular pass. It is an easier catch to make now. If he possibly stood up and throw more of a bullet pass, it could have been a harder pass to take in, but since it has some air on it, that is an easier catch for the wide receiver to make. So I like that play for so many different reasons. One of the reasons why Ty Simpson is so exciting to watch, going to play quarterback, obviously. Showing off his zip, showing off his ability to throw a slant route. That has to make his coach nervous. One of the things that really makes Ty Simpson really exciting, we are going to go back to that play, of course. Going backwards, that is usually one of the no-nos as a quarterback. You do not want to run backwards. And his coach at Westview High School, Coach Neal, he told me that he really gets nervous when he does that, as any coach would. But when you see him do that a lot, and he usually comes out making some pretty accurate catches under pressure, on the run, makes an effective throw, throwing it from a bit of an unusual angle as well, and it is a pretty effective pass. And you can go back just a little bit to see when the wide receiver made the catch there, John, and you're going to see the wide receiver make the catch, and he puts it where only the wide receiver could have made that reception. The defensive back had no chance at coming in to knock that ball away. It was the only person who could have made that catch was the wide receiver. It was either going to be a catch or an incompletion. Another great throw by Ty Simpson. Watch him dance in the pocket with that quickness. And another exciting play, getting out of danger and throws a dime. Whoa, now that's just really impressive. That quickness that he shows, keeps his eyes downfield, change directions, flip the field, comes backwards again. Pretty amazing play by Ty Simpson. One of the many reasons why Alabama fans are so excited about the five-star recruit. Just extremely quick in the pocket, can make guys miss. Another great play with that quickness. Throws another fantastic pass on the run. One of the things that really impressed me is that quickness, but he's not really the fastest guy north and south, but his speed laterally is really impressive, that quickness that he has. Showing that he can make the out route. Gonna throw a deep ball here. Wide receiver did have to adjust a little bit, but it was a pretty long ball, but the wide receiver did have to slow down. You do want your wide receiver to catch the ball in stride, but it still was a pretty good pass by the five-star commit. Once again, making the out route, showing that he can throw most of the routes, can make most of the throws, making that out route. We have seen him throw the ball under pressure. I think that is one of his biggest strengths, his ability to throw the ball when there is pressure, keeping his composure when he's making those quick moves in the pocket. Now, I love that play. It reminds me somewhat of what Patrick Mahomes did in the Super Bowl, because he is falling and he flicks the ball basically and gets the ball to his wide receiver, and that is just an impressive play, showing his ability to throw the ball from all those different unusual angles. Making that out route again. He seems to love making the out route, which is a difficult pass than it may look. I really like quarterbacks who can make that pass, and you have to be able to make that pass if you're going to be a future D1 college football quarterback. Threading the needle across the middle. It can go back there a little bit, John. The wide receiver did drop the ball, of course. The golden rule as a wide receiver: hits your hand, you have to catch the football. And it was a bit of it could have been viewed as a tight hole for Ty Simpson, as it looks as if the linebacker was possibly going back to the guy, but the guy was pretty open. I think Ty still had to thread the needle there. I don't think he could have taken anything off of that pass. So I think it was still a pretty good pass. I was thinking maybe he might have taken some out of it. He's gonna scamper here for about 10 to 12 yards, and I think that is going to make him really effective at the next level. He's going to be a quarterback who may not be able to break off a 50-60 yard run a lot of times, but he's going to be a guy who's going to scamper for 10 to 12 yards, and that is going to make him a dual threat quarterback at the next level. It's going to make him a guy who you have to respect his running ability. Once again, putting some air on the football so his wide receiver can get to it, knowing when to thread the needle and also knowing when to put a little bit of air on the football is another intriguing and another interesting, impressive part about Ty Simpson's game. Once again, throwing the football under the pressure, probably his biggest strength at the moment. there was absolutely no pressure on that particular play, but there was a pretty nice pass on the hitch route from Ty. Once again, throwing the ball towards the sideline, getting up the field north and south. He's going to scamper here, throwing off that quickness. Does not need to get 30 or 40 yards, but if he's a guy who's going to consistently get you 10 to 12 yards, a first down, he is going to be a guy teams are going to have to respect his running ability. Going deep here, another deep pass. Great catch by the wide receiver. I think that was a pretty effective pass, but we're gonna stop the play right there. I think something happened in the back. If you guys can see the referee situation, but if we probably run that play back once again. There goes the ref. I'm sliding in the back right there. But as you guys can see, this is an exciting player to watch. The 5-star quarterback out of Westview High School in Martin, Tennessee, can throw the ball under pressure, can make most of the throws as we see in this junior highlight film for Westview High School, can throw the out route, can throw the deep ball, throw the ball under pressure. Like I said, I think his ability to scamper for those 10 to 15 yard gains or something is something that is really going to make him really effective at the next level as a dual threat quarterback. But as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. Also be sure to leave a like whether you are subscribed or not. I am Justin Smith, the scouting and recruiting analyst for Touchdown Alabama magazine.